How rare actually is the curse gravity? As many of you guys probably know, there's only one curse in the game so far, which is gravity. I'm going to show a clip right now of what gravity looks like. If you have been playing the game, you probably haven't noticed that or have seen it at all. Even if you played for hours and hours on end, you have probably not even heard it or seen it, or you probably didn't even see anyone that had gravity. So how rare actually is it? A curse has a 1% chance of spawning every minute. So you might think, okay, well that's not that rare. You just have to wait like 100 minutes or an hour and 40 minutes. So pretty much almost 2 hours for a curse to spawn. You're like, that's actually not too rare. But actually it is, because that's for a curse to spawn. Gravity is another 1% added onto that. So you would want to add 1% out of the 1%. And since it's minutes, you would want to do the calculation. So 1% out of 1%, that's like 0.001% or 0.0001%. I'm not sure right now, but after editing this video, I will put it up right now. That is the chance of it spawning every minute. So for an almost guaranteed chance to actually be able to get gravity, you would have to wait 1 million minutes for gravity to actually be able to spawn and for it to be almost a 100% chance. Of course, it isn't guaranteed it's going to be 100% chance, because since it's not it doesn't add up after a certain amount of time. Each percentage is individual, so you can't technically add them up. But for an almost 100% chance, you have to wait exactly 1 million minutes or 277 days, which is actually a long time, because a year is 365 days, or 365 days, and you would have to wait over half of the year. I mean, that is if my math is correct. I hope it is. Someone can check me in the comment section down below, and if I'm actually wrong, I will pin your comment. So that brings the question: is it worth spending Robux to get gravity? As you can see here, to spawn a curse, it costs 200 Robux, and the curse rarities are also here. And you might think, oh, I'm just gonna buy a curse, and a curse has to be gravity, right? So then it'll spawn, and then gravity, you'll get gravity after just 200 Robux. But actually, that's not correct. Buying this gives you only a 1% chance to actually get gravity. Since gravity is the only curse, it spawns a curse, but the thing is, the 60% common, 30% uncommon, 9% rare, this adds up to 99% chance. And since there's nothing there, you have a 99% chance of getting nothing. So then there's only a 1% chance that you actually get something when you spend 200 Robux. So I would advise you guys to actually not spend money, because if you do, you're probably not going to get anything unless you just happen to have 20,000 Robux laying around, because if you have 20,000 Robux, it'll add up to 100%, which actually isn't 100% because all the odds are separate and it doesn't actually add up. But if you don't really want to do it, unless you're like a famous YouTuber or something, and you just have, or like you made a game, or you're really rich or something, and you just happen to have a lot of money to be able to spend over 20,000 Robux possibly. But then there's also the chance that you get something on like your first or second or like third time of buying it, but the chances are really slim, and you're probably not going to want to do that, because there's a chance you're just going to spend your money for nothing at all to happen, and that's not really a good thing to spend your money on. So then what would be the best way to actually get gravity? To get gravity, you guys would probably want to get a private server or a friend that has a private server that lets you use it while they're not online. And inside the private server, you can just AFK there or whatever, and have your volume on max, and make sure you're not too far away. And it's not too difficult to find out when a curse spawns, because there's going to be a massive crack in the sky, and a massive meteorite comes down, and then it makes a loud noise, and it looks really cool. So if you're nearby, you'll probably see it if you have your volume up, or if you're watching it. So yeah, the best possible thing you could do is get a private server and just AFK there, or just keep playing, just like grind it out. You know, you can just click, get your spins up, so then you can spin for like a heavenly maybe. And also you would want to get elemental storage, because if you get a heavenly and then gravity spawns, you're not going to want to like switch them out, because you want both probably. So if you have an extra 800 Robux, go ahead and buy that elemental storage. So yeah guys, that is the end of the video, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe so then this video will go to more people and I can finally get monetized after 2 years on YouTube.